everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Mystery. In this one, there are two things that we can do if we go and look at the main story parts here. Is that we visit Ben in the hospital thing, which I think is the first thing we're gonna do. And we can learn Reparo, which I'm assuming is a repairing spell. However, just to show it off as always, which I have a tendency of doing every time there is a new event, there is a new event, as you can see. And, to say the least, it's a very colorful, well, joke-esque. The hot off the presses, is that the journalist joke from Harry Potter? It probably is. But when I saw this, I got vibes completely. I don't know why, but I just got Joker vibes. And I'm kinda like, I don't think a character would do well off as, you know, a Joker. Well, we are a misdemeanor, technically, compared to a lot of other things that potentially we have done already to actually get us kicked out of school. But I think a Joker, if you go his backstories, and most of them are very dark, like really dark, and the things he does, and like, they're really dark. And I don't think we are on that part. We haven't killed anyone, let's just put it like that. We've been close to be killed ourselves by Marula, and she didn't get any, like, scaldings for that, so, Anyway, as I said before, we would go visit Ben in the hospital wing, which I think we have actually looked at before, where I thought it was something, but it wasn't really. At the time, it was just like, you could explore the place! Oh, that's nice, sir! But there was nothing there, but of course it's story related in some way when they start unlocking other areas throughout the years, that it has to do something with story. Anywho, let's go and visit Ben and see how he is. Oh, that's not Ben. That's definitely not Ben. Where's Ben? 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 Oh, there's Ben! I was like, if Ben wasn't even here, I would have been petrified. I've been so sad if he wasn't there. Oh, there's Ben. Oh, it's just really... Oh, we have two Gryffindors, one Slytherin, and one Hufflepuff. What have we been up to? Seemingly the Ravenclaws are very smart of not getting sick, because a hospital wing in these kind of old schools is mostly also if you are a little sick or something. I have been laying in a hospital wing at a boarding school, so I know something about that. It was just, if you had a cough, you were sent there. No mobiles, no nothing. The only thing you had to focus on was getting well again. And that was it. I went to a boarding school for like a year. Didn't like it. Went home. Oh, well, let's see here. What is her name? She was kind of out of screen there. Is Ben going to be around, Madame Pum? Oh yeah, Madame Pumphrey. That's right, that's her name. Because I remember she was in the one with the basilisk. The Chamber of Secrets, I think it's called. The only reason why I can't remember the English names to them is because in Denmark they dubbed the title names for the movies. So they're called something completely different compared to what they're called in English. And since you were watching them with the Danish title, even though you were still watching them in English, you still had the Danish titles. So they stuck to your brain, unfortunately. But what does Madame Pumphrey have to say? Oh, I believe so. His memory is erratic, but I've seen patients in far worse condition in my time as matron of Hogwarts. Oh yeah, she's a matron. No, not matron. She's a matron. Oh, matron. Matron, yes. I was thinking of matriarch for a second there. Like, move away, Dumbledore! Madame Pumphrey is here to save the day! I don't know. Anyway. Yes, to see me? Many times. Along with other strange proclamations and requests. I believe he's experiencing some state of delirium. Well, he's, of course, been close to hypothermia again as ice block, but that probably has nothing to do with his delirium. I am I am a caretaker here. You will respect my authority. Can I talk to him? Mr. Cooper has been through quite an ordeal and remains in very delicate state. She's basically telling you he needs rest in the kindest manner she can do. It's kind of cute though. Okay, let's see here. What exactly do you want? I want to check on him. I want to ask what happened. Oh, I want to cheer him up. Now we have two options here. We have the friend, which I don't think we actually have. Oh, actually we do, because it's lighting up, so we can actually do it. Okay. But I rather want to do the attribute points ones. I don't know why, but I still feel they might actually give more story. And I don't like a real life me would, if I had a friend in hospital, which I've had multiple times, unfortunately. It does happen. I always go to check on them if I know they're at the hospital. But at the same time, I would do something stupid that will make them laugh really bad. So I actually think I want to try and cheer him up, because if he's feeling erratic, we have already just been told that how he is a little maybe erratic in his behavior and requests and his questions and all these things. So we have already gotten the checkup from Pumphrey. So now we want to go cheer him up. It's like, cheery up, my friend. And that was probably a little too high pitched for my own voice. Anywho. I'm sure he's feeling down. I want to see if I can lift his spirits. Very well, but make it brief. She's very stern looking, I must say. What is it with the ladies in these games? Like, both McGonagall and Pumphrey, they're like, yes indeed, stern poker face. Even, like, Madame Hoosh is also stern poker face. You can't read them in any way. And the men's, like, Flitwick, he's, like, more emotional in his smiles and his behavior. But the girls, like, McGonagall, Madame Hooch, Madame Pumphrey, stern poker face. You can't read them. Nothing can do. It's kind of funny, though. Oh. Hey, Ray. Aww. How are you feeling, Ben? Cold, tired, sore? Not that different from unusual, to be honest. Aww. Oh yeah, they go to school in a castle. I don't think they have heaters there. Oh yes. And him being afraid all the time could probably have left him with some sleeplessness. Oh, now why is he getting sad on his behalf? So sad. Is there anything I can do to cheer you up? Seeing a friendly face is enough. Madame Pumphrey is very helpful, but she doesn't seem to have the comforting bedside manner. No, not with that stern poker face of hers. No, definitely not. You asked to see me? Did I? I feel like I'm losing it. What were you doing in the icy corridor? How did you get trapped in the cursed ice? We talked to you about this last time, Bright. You're not very bright. Do you remember how fast Marula got trapped in the ice and your friends got trapped in the ice? It's just moving and encapsulating you. That's what it's gonna do. That's what it's doing. Apparently, again, I state our character is not the brightest person. Even though we named her Bright. Why in the world did I actually name her Bright? Was it because of a character I once played in D&D or something? Maybe, I can't remember currently. I don't remember. I can hardly remember anything at all. Madame Pumphrey thinks it's something to do with the eyes. Oh no, it's a cursed brainwashing eyes we have to deal with now. Oh goodness, this is gonna be... this is really gonna be interesting. Because if we caught by the eyes, we might not remember anything anymore. Interesting. interesting, like, hypotheses, because I don't know. And since I already know 5th year has just started in the downloads and such, we have far a bit to go yet in the story, so that's going to be interesting. I found a letter to you in the artifact room. It led me to another that told you to go to the corridor. I'm sorry, Ray. I just don't remember. That's okay, dude. He's a good guy. I mean, he's apologetic. He's kind of like Leopold Butters from South Park, like the one who always apologized, the good-spirited, maybe a little afraid. I hope he doesn't have a Captain Chaos in, like, pulling out at some point and he turns out to be a very mean kid. I really don't hope that, because he is such a good guy. He might be afraid, but he's a good guy. And being afraid is actually not a bad quality. It's actually healthy to be afraid once in a while. Anyway, you must remember something. Anything can... We're just prompting him, like, you must know anything, blah 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 blah. He just said to you, Bright, you're really not bright. He just said to you that he can't remember anything, and you're still pushing him for answers. I don't think we really are a friend at all. I don't think so. Oh well. Anything that can help us with understand what happened in that corridor. Oh, hello, Madame Pomfrey. That's enough for today, Miss Bright. Who's not so bright? Or rather, it's not that she's not bright, because we're apparently good in classes, but she doesn't get a hint. He doesn't get a hint at all. Anyway, Mr. Cooper needs his rest. Yes, indeed he does. If Ben can't help me understand what happened in that corridor, maybe Rowan can. Oh no. And I kind of like she's breaking the fourth wall now, just looking at us, going, oh well, that didn't work. What do you audience think we're gonna do now? Oh, Jeebus. Oh no. Okay. Ben can't remember getting frozen. We need to figure out what's going on. Yes, that's completely right. So let's see here. What is that? Oh, we can actually go do that instantly. Oh, now there's choices. Oh noes. I don't like choices. I did say I wanted to go do the lessons repair, like, just for the simple reason that that seems to be chronological in some way. So we'll go do a reparo, definitely. So we will go to a McGonagall classroom with another stern-faced woman who has no poker face, and she only shows a tad bit of respect if you do get stuff right. So, so yeah, what do we actually get for completing McGonagall's classes? I don't think I actually checked that ever. Transfigurations. Oh, there's 5 transfigurations to learn. Oh, we get gems. I'm not looking at what we actually are going to learn, so sorry if I'm spoiling you guys, but I was looking down at the bottom, so I didn't even see. Because we know with flying we get extra energy on the energy bar, and with charms I think we get dueling spells. Yes, we do get dueling spells. I didn't see which ones. And I'm thinking that potions you get gems. Yes, you get gems. Okay, good. Good. With that, understand it and out of the way. Wait, that's both knowledge-based lessons that you get, where you get gems. Interesting. That's interesting. Anywho, let's go have reparo. Miss McGonagall? Or Miss, Madam. Is it Miss or Madam? That's actually intriguing because as far as I remember she was married and he died, so she moved into 8 hours we have to complete this. That's doable. Giving us 8 hours is definitely doable. Anywho, is it Madame or it's Professor, but it's more like when it's Madame Pomfrey, Madame Hooch, and then Professor McGonagall. It comes a little. Oh, what? Some things are not like the other kind of thing, you know. Welcome to Transfiguration class. Today we'll learn Reparo. A useful spell for repairing broken objects. So I was right on that one. But that one pretty much gave itself with the name. Not Reparafrage, which I now have forgotten what was actually used for. I don't know. We will begin with a lecture on how to mend objects with Reparo. Please be attentive. I will be testing you. Like stern face. Stern face women! What is it? Poker face women. That would be good at poker. Probably. So, oh, we have a 5-er. So if we just get 4s and 5s, we are good to go. Oh, it's an 8-hour one, so we probably have to use a lot of energy on these. But I have a backup, actually. I had a feeling that we probably wouldn't have enough energy, so I kinda... I have some things that I can actually show you guys after we run out of energy, actually. Because... as the Godfather would say, the game, or not the game, but they gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. There was a offer sale the other day where you could get the frog, I think it was, or the rat, including money or gold, and including gems. As you can also see, my gem count has gone up quite a bit. And you got all these for what essentially was for the same amount as just the gems. So not only that, what spell do you use to mend a pair of glasses? Yeah, she is testing us, that's for sure. Because I was about to press Reparaphrase. No, it's Reparo. Right? Yes, we have the Reparo class. Duh. So what it did with that offer was I got the 2 last pets that we were missing. And I actually also got the skins I wanted for these pets, particular pets. So now we have actually option of 4 energy there, and then researching the castle will also give us 7 or 8 energy. And plus, I have friended, it sounds like, I was about to say trained, but that's not how this game works, it's not Pokemon. But I have friended Roman enough to that if just having lunch with her would actually level up her friendship, and then we would get 10 extra energy there. So we would be pretty often well with energy in this one. And I will now give you a demonstration of a proper way to cast Reparo. Observe. Yes, observe, young lasses and laster. But I'm still not sure if it actually is going to be enough. I'm just gonna hope it is. But I would kinda... Oh, she's going to mend a pot. Is that the only one that's clickable? Did the other options just suddenly disappear? I don't like when they just disappear when you have multiple options to start out with. Oh, great. We ran out of energy. Then suddenly we only have 1 left. And I'm like, oh, then we're kind of forced to take that one. Or that option. However, as you can see, I'm also wearing the owlie right now. Or owlet, as I've called the dear thing. Actually, I don't think I've named the new pets. So let's go in here and see if as you can see, I have already chosen the preferred skins I also like for the pets. But I have already set that. So let's see what the Puntwallop for a rat's name. I like the standard names for the pets, but you kind of want to personalize them. And I don't know why, but my first thought was it was Ratigan. which was a villain. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right in English. And I'm probably going to have to rename it in the right. Just with some correct research, I found out that I actually spelled the name correctly. And again, it's the name of a villain from a very old Disney cartoon called Basil Mouse the Detective, I think it's called in English. And that was one of my first Disney movies I ever saw. I didn't see Snow White till after. So that was one of the first movies I ever saw, and that was the first name that came to me when I thought about a name for this little fellow. And of course, I actually don't... Whiptail. It doesn't have a tail! Why would you call it Whiptail? It doesn't... You see, no tail, just booty. No tail, just booty. So, mostly because of the skin, I actually thought about calling this guy Spotty. And if you have better names for these guys, please let me know. Spot. It's great. We're just gonna call him Spot so far, because he has a lot of spots. So, Spot. And that's with the names. The nice thing is that it's kind of personalized, and you can name them after what you will. And I kind of really like that. So, with our little naming gone away, now we have Radigan and Spot joining our little hovel of animals. And I'm actually wondering how many pets we are in the future gonna see in this series, because we also have all the creatures from Fantastic Beasts. And that's also very interesting. The frog. We basically know the frog is a male, because females don't make those sounds. It's only the males, because it's a sound to attract females. So basically, that's it. It's a male. So we actually have a male name for him. See? Yes, you're such a fine little male. He's such a fine little Spot. And hello, Ratigan. Good morning. Yes. I like he has a little shoebox. Is it a matchbox or a shoebox? That's so cute. And of course we have Chester. The most interesting part is that Chester isn't trying to eat all the others, because a cat could technically eat all of them. But yeah, no. Just kinda skipped through the whole castle, because we do know where all the energy point areas is. I showed them a couple of times. But the other thing is, which I did also mention, is that I have befriended Rowan enough to actually level up her friendship with me. If we can go see here. We just need to have a little din-din with her, a little lunch break with her. And of course, as I also said before, we have Penny at our also steady increasing friendship level. And maybe we can actually also eat with Ben now, if he's not still in the hospital wing. Oh, there's still going to be 2 Bens though. Yeah, there's still 2 Bens. Why? I don't get that. Why are there 2 characters of the... It's not like it's circling, like you can keep repeating the circle. No, it's just 2 Bens there. I literally don't get it. It maybe is an error, I don't know, but I really don't get it. Anywho, let's go here and see. Dumbledore is my favorite visit of all time. Let's see how much you know about him. Oh no, quizzes. Oh goodness gracious. Who is his animal companion? That would be a phoenix? Oh. He had a phoenix in the office, so it was close enough, right? Apparently not. Your Dumbledore knowledge is pretty good, Ray. Let's try some tougher questions. Oh no, please don't come. No, I don't need tougher questions. No! What am I talking about? Sure, Rowan, ask me anything. No! This episode might be a little long, but I don't mind it being long, because the last many episodes have been quite short due to the fact we haven't had we weren't able to do much. Oh, I don't know this. we haven't been able to do much in the episode, but this one I really don't know. Okay, what is he most famous for? Breeding some creature I cannot pronounce. Defeating Grindelwald. I don't know. Teaching Transfiguration. I know he did teach at Hogwarts, but I cannot remember what he actually taught. And I don't know if he taught Transfigurations. I don't think he did. But I remember him battling someone when his sister got killed by accident. So, defeating a dude? I guess? Oh! Oh, he was Transfigurations he taught. I was in the belief that he maybe taught Defense Against the Dark Arts because it's a cursed one and you can't really be one of those teachers after a year. It's kind of apparently a curse that little Waldy put on it. Anyway, nice work, Ray. After you graduate, you can become a professional Dumbledore expert. No, thank you. No, thank you. Anywho, with leveling up her friendship, as I said before, we get 10 additional energy points, which is nice. And we can go back to Transfiguration class. It's actually good I saved throw enough for that, because as we can see here, there's going to be used a lot of energy in this, and we probably have to also have a little waiting montage going on, but mostly because it's an 8-hour one, and they seem to take a lot more energy points than if it just was a 2-hour or a 3-hour thing. So I think the 2-hour thing, if you get 2 5s in a row, so 10 energy points in total, the highest number you can get with energy points, it only takes like 20 energy points to finish off a class. But more commonly, it would take around 11. I have stated that, or I've come to that conclusion so far. But with the 8 hours and the 3 hours, I am not sure what actually it takes to complete those, unfortunately not. But I'm assuming that classes are just going to become longer and longer as times go by, probably. This is the most important part. So please pay extra close attention. So focus, child, focus. Yes, we did. We did well. Are you proud of us, McGonagall? And we have a fixed pot with still a lot of cracks in it. Good, McGonagall. Oh yeah, and with the 8 hours you get like 10 additional when you're done with the classes, you get 10 for each of the 5. So you get 50 attribute points for finishing an 8-hour, but you get 4 attribute points to only finish a 2-hour, which I'm preferring you doing at the moment. Okay, so next thing that McGonagall wants us to do is please review the chapter on mending spells. So there's more than one mending spell? Interesting. That's a 4. That's a 2, so we take the 4. And we will see another 4. So that's 8 so far. Now I'm trying to count. 3. 11. And another 3. That's 14. Are they really that interested in the energy levels? Man, that's a lot. Oh, where is... Oh, so... Where did I get to? 14. Now I lost track of my counting. 16? No. Oh. We don't have... Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that, though. Well, we might as well take the 5 then. And then see what we get out of it, to be honest. I've got my earphones in. Let's see, which one should we take? Probably the one with the highest attribute would be fine. Psst, pass me the note. So, No, do not pass her the note. She's standing right beside you. Okay, so when she's not looking... There we go. Or not, she's actually looking. Oh well. Oh wellsies. Well, this actually reminds me a lot with what me and my best friend did back in the day. We didn't really pass notes as such. What we did was we passed drawings. Like, we passed drawings because I was not very good at reading or writing in school, which is actually kind of sad. I wasn't. And I drew everything the teacher said, more or less. So I had like a pictogram of what happened that day. And sometimes we just... that escalated into us like drawing all the time, which was really nice. Anyway. See the chapter... Blah, blah. See the object in your head as it will be mended. That is the only way to ensure a successful execution of Repario. Yes, indeed. So... Oh, I thought we were for a second just holding our nose and not looking forward, like, oh, this kind of spell stings. It has a aftermath of stench to it. Oh no. Why do we have 29 of it? Were we rewarded with extra energy points from this one? Oh man, really? Oh well. Then maybe we actually have a chance of finishing it in one go after, like, we don't have to wait for more energy points. That would actually be immensely nice. So I do have a feeling that this episode is probably long by now. Mostly because I know how long I've been recording, and probably also from the part where I know I'm recording, but yet not. I don't know. I'm not making sense anymore. Because... in between waiting periods of times, I actually had to take the painkillers for the tooth thing. And then your brain starts to have funny ideas of something. Muse. You muse on the cauldron? I don't get this, because... weren't we supposed to fix the cauldron? Never mind. Is that not... No, it wasn't actually enough. I thought it was. Aw, man. Anywho. I had to... That was not enough either? Oh, I'm surprised. I'm actually quite surprised. One more should be enough. Come on. No, really? I'm surprised. Okay. It just looked like it was there, though. And apparently we're only getting onesies now, so... Oh, there was a 4. Then we definitely sure... That should be enough. Come on. Yes, good. But the issue lies in when you get certain medications for operations or just the dental stuff, your head goes everywhere. Like, I don't know. But the thing is, when you take painkillers, it does also play a little on imagination, and mine becomes a little more imaginatory than it usually is. So... I apologize if I get a little more silly than I usually am. You should be able to picture the object fully in your mind. Try it now. Okay, try it now. But the cauldron was whole. Are you sure we weren't meant to break it? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go it. Whee! And for some reason the cauldron suddenly vanished as well. Apparently, maybe Bright was imagining the cauldron was there, and as soon as McGonagall appeared, the cauldron was magically gone. I hope not Bright is on anything that she shouldn't be, that's for anything, that's for sure. Anyway, time. The time has come. Cast Reparo. Blah, blah. Oh, now it's broken. Were we told to just throw it on the floor and then break it? Because then it would make sense in some way? Anyway. Do we have a 5? Yes, we did get a 5, so that's nice. So where did Rowan go? Rowan was replaced by a Ravenclaw. Rowan? Oh, why is she in the back of the class suddenly? Did she teleport? This is actually kind of... What? Oh well. Let's see. No, that's the 1. We're not gonna do that. Oh, there's another 5. Good, 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 good. And... Of course, we don't have enough energy. Still, like, really weird that Rowan's just sitting back there. And just looking at us like... I didn't teleport at all. I didn't do anything. I am just sitting here with my cauldron and actually doing absolutely nothing at all. Okay. So we basically have to look at another person's cauldron. And hopefully we get inspired to be able to do something nice. Let's see. Wave wand. Yeah, just flick your wand and hope it works. We don't know. Let's see. Will that actually work in any way? I don't know. The other thing I have noticed, like, when you look at other people playing this game, is like, at start you had to choose, or you were given one of 3 wands. Which is actually quite intriguing, because I have noticed that some of the, like, the wands are not identical, as far as I know. So you can see my wand has like a swirl around it, but some I can't remember what the others were, but they look different, all of them, which is really nice. It's a nice little detail, at least what I could see. So yeah. Oh, that was not enough. Oh, well, sorry. Then we'll just ask a question and hope that works. It did. Awesome. So we will be so you will be taking the highest entry viewpoints as always. Now cast Reparo. Yes, indeed, McGonagall. You're really good at that, like stone face, like not telling anything, poker face. It is the poker face day today, apparently. I don't know, but it seems so. Oh, it's a swell. Swirly, swirly. There we are. And apparently that seems to fix a cauldron. To a certain point, at least. And let's see, is there anything else to this, or is it just gonna be complete? It's just gonna be complete. Okay, that's good. Alrighty then. Then when we collect the extra, like, 5 crests to the event as well. But as you can see, you also, with taking a 5-star class, you also get that amount of extra entry points to enter it when you enter those. But it's usually up to oneself if you want to do the 8-hour ones, or you want to do the 1-hour ones. It's basically up to the player. Yes, indeed. But I actually think I will be ending off here, and until next time, guys. Take care and have a fantastic day.